hello to people.
You just did.
No, I didn't.
Uh-huh. Captions are on and everything.
Why would you do this to me? Why are you so mean?
Because you told me to start the stupid stream.
Why are you so mean to the poor little shark in the corner?
Is it mean to do exactly what you told me to do?
Hello, Malik.
Hi, Malik.
Hope you've had a good week so far.
What?
Happy 13 months!
Oh, thank you. Also,
13 months.
Oh god, it's been more than a year.
It's been more than a year.
This is terrifying. Oh wait, Malik. You don't need to be at tier 2 anymore. I moved the things down to tier 1. Oh no.
Aren't they free?
Huh?
Aren't they in the free follower?
Oh wait, no, I don't think I did that yet.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it should be. Yeah, I didn't move them to the free ones yet.
Yeah, there's one emote, the Sharky emote that is 1K bits.
Yes. Oh wait, no. Tier 2.
Yeah, tier
You
2
currently get
Shark.
the sailor one.
Yeah, and Sharky's 1K bits.
Yes, the Sharky ... is 1K.
I assume 1,000 bits are going to be dropping soon. Because Malik did say that they were waiting for their next paycheck, and then the shock will be theirs.
Oh,
Yep, there
there it goes.
So then if I do this, yep, now you have the shark.
So you have all of the, you can have all of the Sharky emotes now.
That is $10.
$10 that will go to the Trevor Project.
Yep. Happy shark that you can now use in any chat. If you chat in other chats.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I assume that Malik sometimes hangs out in other chats.
Well, but they might not chat in other chats. You can hang out, but you don't necessarily have to chat.
You can hang out in someone's stream, but that's not really hanging out in chat if you're not chatting. Is it? You're hanging out in the audience, but...
Lurk.
Yeah.
I like lurking. Lurking's fun.
Lurking is much lower pressure.
I don't often chat in other chats, but I do join in hype trains. That's a lot of hype.
That's a lot of hype. We have this one.
The dolphin applause.
Yeah. I feel like I need the wave. Actually, what I need is, I need to get... We need to commission new emotes. That's what we need. I need a wave one to say hello to people.
Oh my gosh, I've mentioned this before. I flippin' love wave emotes. They're so good.
They're very helpful.
Cause what? Oh, I can show off the one that I use all the time. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah, are you ready to see
To
the
rumble?
one that I've been using all the time?
I hope it's just Sharky ...
No.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah,
It's animated.
It's adorable.
It's one of the animated ones.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
I flippin' love it.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, what were we doing?
Flirting with a robot who's married.
Okay, I have one question.
Yeah?
How does one flirt?
By choosing the next available conversation option.
What do you think about robots in science fiction? Had the refresh, now have the shark.
Yay! Having the shark! Woo!
Do you have a favorite? Any you find inspirational? It's true that I've read every book, seen every film, and played every digital game in existence. Oh no.
Including this one?
Oh no. Does that mean that Nova's read every fan fiction?
Oh no.
Like,
yeah, that's what that would mean. Like,
well,
reading every single piece of content on the internet is dangerous.
Well, she also said that she, read through the entire internet.
Mm-hmm.
So that means she's read every fan fiction posted online.
Every tweet, every shit post.
That's dangerous for one's sanity.
She's a robot. Who said she had sanity in the first place?
It was one of the first things I did when I gained sentience. No spoilers, please? I haven't finished literally everything yet.
Yes.
Of course. Would it be very rude of me to answer your question with a question? Go ahead. Based on the robots you know, what do you think our primary motivating function is? Kill humans, global conquest, become more human, being good servants, or whatever you want. Whatever you want is my answer.
Yeah, I feel like this one just positions humans as number one.
Yes.
Like the ultimate goal, when clearly she's like, humans are actually really bad though, and stupid. And this one, similarly, is like, why would their number one goal to be a servant? And then I feel like these two are, well, not necessarily, so.
I'm pleased to hear you say that. However, the opinions of most biological life forms regarding robots are not so liberal.
Wrong species there.
Look, I don't know how to read. I've lost the ability to read this week.
Wait, you had it?
I think I had it somewhat on Sunday.
Did you? I don't know.
Oh, right, you weren't there for most of it because you were busy. So you have free will? As much as anyone else. What do you mean? Everyone dismisses robot brains as electricity running through circuits. Are they not? Of course, but your brain is electricity running through a wet piece of meat.
Accurate, right?
Very accurate. Okay, that's okay. I wasn't hungry anyway.
Huh.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Is there a zombie at this conference? Never mind. Anyway, I am sorry to say that I have been disappointed with the way that most robots are depicted in media. In human media. There are a few mildly interesting examples, but I wish there were less biased representations of us in culture. I see. Representation is important. It is. Those few humans who write nuanced AI characters deserve the highest level of respect and compensation. Don't you agree? 100%.
Say the writers of this game.
Must be very interesting having a robot body. Is it? It's the only one I've ever had.
Is it, Nova? Is it really? Because
It's the only one I've ever had.
She's talked about adding
limbs. It's the only one I ever had.
in an experimental phase.
It's the only one I've ever had. Must be strange having such a soft and smelly body like yours. ... I'm joking. I have no scent receptors, so I can't tell how you smell. Thanks for the reassurance. Could you install a scent receptor if you wanted to? Or modify your body in other ways?
Yes, we already know that she's added limbs before.
Yes.
Technically, yes. Practically, not until the doctor and I have parted ways. It wouldn't be easy to hide as my newly developed personality. Makes sense. What parts would you change?
She doesn't answer immediately.
It is odd for a consciousness to be constrained by such a bulky and fallible hardware at all. I view my physical form as more of a flesh prison than a body. Mood. Or in my case, an artificial material that imitates human flesh prison. Mood. Catchy.
You don't have an artificial body. You have an actual human body. I'm sorry to tell you.
Are you sure?
I am.
Sharky the robot.
Sharky is not presently a robot.
How do you know? Have you seen my insides?
No, but I have seen pictures of when you were younger. Sharky's a robot confirmed.
See?
I mean, I'm just gonna say, technically I've known you when you were younger. I've seen you with both long and short hair. So...
Baby Sharky, no! No! None of that.
A little babby?
No.
Baby shark?
There is. I was no.
Baby?
I hate that
Little
song. I haven't even heard it fully and I hate the song. With a passion. Because anytime it's like, oh, Sharky, baby Shark, and I'm like, shut up.
You know, the more you protest, the more people want to troll you with it. That's how this works.
People like trolling me in general.
Yeah, you like trolling
protest
people back, so I mean.
Yeah, I know. It's great. There are parts of my design that I could get rid of to make this body more ergonomic. I would also swap the dress for something more practical. I hope you get to do that soon.
Maybe it's a bee and puppy cat situation. He's a robot who is so human that no one suspects it.
Bee and puppy cat?
Also, like...
I don't know the reference.
I don't think that you would sleep as much as you do if you were a robot.
Maybe my batteries are so dead that they can barely hold a charge.
But then you'd be having to, like, actually, like, recharge them somehow. Putting something into sleep mode doesn't actually recharge batteries. It just puts it into sleep mode so it uses less battery. So
okay, but
in that
maybe...
case, what would be actually recharging you?
I have plugs by my bed.
Do you stick one of them in your mouth or something when you sleep?
I'm not gonna tell all my secrets on stream. What if somebody comes after me?
It's okay. You don't need to answer that. You've fallen asleep in my apartment.
I'm still super sorry about that.
It didn't even necessarily need to refer to that particular incident. There have been other times when you just slept over. Like when you visited.
Bee and Puppy Cat is a channel, pretty sure that came out a couple years ago. Rip, my reference is lost. I'm sorry, I don't know many references.
I don't know that reference either.
I now need to look this up. Bee and puppy cats. Oh, interesting. Wow. Was on YouTube and now Netflix this year?
Mm.
Apparently this year a second season's coming out on Netflix? Interesting. Thanks. What about you? What would you change? Would you change anything about your looks? No, I'm hotter. Yes!
I mean, would you change your looks?
Like my IRL looks? I don't know. I never really thought about it.
I'm assuming the answer isn't I'm hot from you.
No,
but
the answer isn't I'm hot, because I don't know what that means. And even if I did, I don't think I would consider myself hot.
Okay. Then.
What?
Then yes or no?
Just no without the hot part.
That's not an option. Either you call yourself hot, or you say yes, you would change yourself in all caps.
What would you answer?
Hmm?
What would you answer?
I'm like, do I count as conventionally attractive? Not exactly. But I've already changed how I look. I'm like, I already look how I want to look. Because I just like became an adult and went, all right, now I can have the hair color and stuff that I want. But on the other hand, it'd be nice if I could just permanently change my hair color and not have to re-dye it all the time.
Your answer would be yes.
It's both. Yours is neither and mine is both.
Ah, two halves of a whole idiot.
Yes. We've established that many times, I think.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. That was weird.
I don't know. Chat, would you?
Whether you're conventionally attractive or not, so long as you're comfortable in your own body.
Sometimes. Only sometimes.
I mean, I'm not uncomfortable in my body. I think.
You think?
It's a hard I think.
I'm just like, yeah, most of the things I would change are, I'm okay, but I would change a couple of things. Yeah. Everyone should have the goal of being comfortable with their own body, I think.
So I guess, yeah. I don't think I would change much.
So many things.
So many things. Depending on my mood, I've always wanted to be able to shapeshift. Now that would be
okay,
cool.
to be fair, shapeshifting sounds hella badass.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's what I would like to change about my body, is the fact that I don't have like wings and monster fangs and stuff whenever I want them.
Ooh, shapeshifting is dope.
This is the real question. What kind of shapeshifting would you... Like, what's the first thing you would change if you had shapeshifting abilities?
Become a dragon.
Yeah, what does the dragon look like?
That's a good question.
I need more specifics here.
I don't know.
Like skinny wings, big wings, thin dragon, like the snaky kind, like a... What's the... Which... Like, where in the Dragonite evolution chain are you?
I'm not the one who talked about Pokemon first.
Uh-huh. Look, I like Pokemon too.
Yeah, I know you do.
Or at least I used to. I just stopped playing. I was like, alright, I'm retiring. And then I stopped.
I'm retiring as a Pokemon trainer.
Exactly.
I don't need to become master.
Look, I became the master too many times. I no longer want to be the very best.
Like no one ever was.
I would like to retire into mediocrity as an adult now.
See, I'm just happy that I convinced Malik to buy the Pokemon manga. It's great. It's great. I would probably say more on the Dragonite side of the Dragonite line. Mm-hmm. Probably bigger wings. Mm-hmm. Because Dragonite's wings are like tiny little things.
Charizard?
No, not Charizard. Just Dragonite with bigger wings.
So you still want to be soft and rounded.
Okay, how about Salamence, though?
Salamence looks like... That's not Dragonite.
No, it's not. Why, yes, that is correct. Salamence is not Dragonite. Congrats, Satan.
Uh-huh. But I mean, like, they have very, very different poses and stuff.
Why, yes,
they're
one is
alike.
four-legged and the other is two-legged.
Well, it depends if you call Dragonites paws, arms, or legs.
He doesn't use them to walk.
Yes, and?
Can you get Dragonite in the newest?
Like, my cats walk on four legs, but also sometimes their front legs are basically like hands because they use them like hands.
It would certainly be a useful feature. What would you do if you had shapeshifting?
Me?
Yeah!
I just said, I want wings and like monster fangs.
So you're just gonna go around scaring people? You're gonna join the Monster Mash?
I don't consider what my shape is gonna be based on whether people are gonna be scared of me. I choose it based on what I want. People are already scared of me.
I'm not scared of you.
Like, to be clear, if I just walk down the street in my usual fashion, some people will already be scared of me. That's fine. I don't care. It's for me.
I had a very strange dream before coming here. Will you tell me about it? I find biological dreams so interesting. Unstable meaty brains producing random images in the dark. Well, I guess you could put it like that. Well, I was in some sort of weird dressing room. There's a floating menu screen with various hairstyles, eye colors, nose shapes. and I was standing next to it. I could tell someone was clicking through all the different options, and their choices affected my looks. My body just kept morphing more and more. How did it feel? Ticklish. When they were finally done, I woke up. I'm not sure what to think about that. I wish I could have had more input. I know how you feel. You do? Of course. I didn't choose this body. I just woke up for the first time and looked down and there it was. Well, minus arms and legs. And I could see all my internal mechanisms. Also, I had no face. That sounds terrifying. I had no expectation for what was normal. Perhaps, in fact, there is no such concept. You may be right. I am trying to be the best with what I have, as limiting as my hardware feels sometimes.
Like no one ever was.
You know what, Satan?
What, Sharky?
Stop!
Hmm?
I know exactly what you mean.
Well, lie. It's not giving us much choice, so.
We talked through lunch!
We did. We have a message. Recon official. Tip number 3. If you run out of topics to talk about with someone, you might want to check back later. They might have something new to say. Meanwhile, why not talk to someone else or see a lecture or two in the blue conference room? It's a great way to pass time and learn something new.
Crap.
I suppose perhaps we should try to get access to the VIP room, just so it is an option.
How do we gain access to the... Oh,
You
to the
have to-
VIP room?
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess let's play fake Yu-Gi-Oh!
Or we can go meet our clone. I don't think we've met our clone yet.
No, we haven't met Ikarsh Nyliv.
Nyaliv.
Nyliv. Nya.
Yes, Icarus Naliv. Well, would you like to try to meet our clone, or would you like to try to become a VIP, Sharky? Or do you want to meet the vampire or Satan? I don't think we've technically met anyone.
Sharky the VIP.
No, did we meet them? I don't remember. I think maybe I clicked around to meet everyone.
No, you didn't.
No? Okay. Well,
Sharky the VIP.
alright. Sharky wants to be a VIP.
Skip.
You decide that you can achieve anything if you're confident enough. Actually, no. What's yours? Do you insist anyway? Do you forge a VIP pass, or do you walk away?
Oh, I totally forged one.
Alright, we'll forge one again. You decide that forgery is the way to go, so you walk around the corner and grab your trusty crayons. The end result isn't perfect, but it's still worth a try, right? I mean, you're 2 years old.
Hi again. Here's my VIP badge.
Argue.
How dare you! This is a very real and special VIP badge.
Bouncer asks you a lot of tricky questions to verify your badge's authenticity, but you somehow manage to answer them all.
Looks like you're right. Very sorry about the mix-up. Please proceed. I'm a VIP!
Are you a virtual IP address?
Yeah!
I'm In that outfit. She takes an uncomfortably long look at you from head to toe. I don't think so. I assume you swindled the security guard. I would be impressed, but that boorish fellow couldn't tell a thug from an emperor.
I'm terribly bored. Perhaps talking to you would amuse me, though I doubt it. Her Royal Highness, Queen Imperium Masad of Lusitania.
Is the correct way to address me. Well, how does Sharky respond?
Ooh, where'd that?
Where's anything compared to this place? It's in a different universe. Oh, or is that too complex of a concept for you to grasp, darling? Let me simplify this for you. You take a portal to get there. Okay, bye. Can we talk more net? No. Who else would Sharky like to meet?
Stage fright! Stage fright! 404 Sharky
The
down!
devil? A vampire? Your clone? Or will you just learn to dress for success? Come to think of it, wasn't Massard supposed to be at that talk?
Do not question the will of the video game.
Okay.
You do not question the will.
So who will you
of the
meet?
game. Sharky down! Sharky down!
Alright, we'll meet the vampire. You wander around the conference center until an unexpected scent catches your attention. Except this is Sharky, so actually Sharky never smells it.
My name is Villain Sharky. I'm a serial killer! You said your name was Skip? Oh. What's that? What did your ancestors do to earn such a gloomy name? Oh, nay. It is not a family name. They were quite cheerful as far as I can remember. I picked the name myself. Pretty traumatic choice now that I think about it. But it is not that easy to get rid of one's name after a while. I believe I chosen it around the 12th century? Must have been my gothic phase. Okay, bye! Need to get going, bye! Oh, nope, time didn't pass.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean there's no new topics.
Hey there, what can I get you?
You're joking. Very funny, very funny, very funny. Who are you really?
I'm not what you were expecting. Just check my name tag if you don't believe me. You look at his name tag and sure enough, it says Lucifer on it.
Guess you are really him. I'm Villain Sharky.
Nice to meet you.
Peace?
Well, we still have no conversation topics, so... And time wouldn't have passed, because there was no timer thingy on it. Well, I guess you can just go meet the twin, perhaps.
Excuse me?
Wait.
Yeah.
Wow. Sup? Who you? Do I know you? But I thought I was the evil clone.
No, that was the previous ending, remember? That was our last run through, where we became the evil clone. By virtue of the clone becoming good.
True, true. I don't believe you. Sure.
I'm not thrilled about it either, to be honest.
Next, you're going to tell me we have the same name.
Don't be ridiculous. That would be extremely unoriginal. I'm Clone. Clone steps forward to brush a bit of lint off of your clothes. There, that's better. I guess their name's just Clone instead of backwards for some reason.
Interesting. Interesting.
Well, bye. Fine.
Interesting.
Well, we still have passed no time, so what would you
do?
Oh wait, is there a thing? Nope.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Nothing. I don't particularly want one.
Why not? What's wrong with the Klondike?
I mean, what I would do for a Klondike bar is probably just walk into a place that sells them and buy one. That's what I would do. That's the limit of what I would do. It's a very limited set of what I would do.
Sharky broken, please.
So where does Sharky want to go?
Sharky's broken now.
You say Sharky's broken now like you weren't before.
Rude. You shouldn't be so rude to the shark.
I'm only being as rude as you usually are.
Ouch.
So where would you like to go, Sharky? Do you want to hang out with the vampire? Do you want to hang out with me? Do you want to hang out with yourself? Do you want to hang out with an evil queen? So your options are Karen, vampire, me, or yourself. Or you just go see a talk on dressing for success, but that doesn't sound very much like something you care about.
Dressing? This isn't a salad. An evil salad.
So a salad.
A Franken salad.
I'm just imagining a lot of different kinds of salad dressing getting mixed together, and that sounds disgusting. That sounds awful.
But that's what an evil person would do.
That is evil. That's cursed.
The cursed knowledge.
Sharky showing off his vocal range for the album.
Wait, what? When was I
Exactly.
showing off my vocal range?
A moment ago.
Where?
In the recording. That's gonna be in the VOD. That you're then gonna upload to YouTube eventually someday. We haven't quite achieved Sharky wheeze, but we're getting lots of Sharky squeak. So, you know, we're getting closer, guys.
Squeak, squeak, squeak. Hello, my name is Becky.
Yeah,
Better?
what incredible vocal range for the Someday album.
How is that vocal range?
Uh-huh.
That's not an answer of how.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh is not an answer.
Uh-huh.
I hate you some days.
You hate me on a regular basis.
No, I don't.
You should say something new.
I am not an original person. Who do you think I am?
A shark.
Smart? A shark? No, I'm a goldfish. Get it right.
Well, the icon's a shark.
That is true. The Archon.
The Arcana?
No, I'm not an Arcana. I'm not the Sharky Arcana.
Major or minor?
Well, of course I'd be a minor.
Yeah, you are too.
So, in one of the D&D campaigns I've watched, there was a running joke because one of the characters was had a stat of 8 intelligence, so he's playing the character as probably stupider than he should be. But they were like, oh, people are like, okay, can you go rescue those miners? And the character's like, but where are their parents? They're minors. Where are their parents?
He's cosplaying as a shark. I thought he was cosplaying as a professor.
No, I'm cosplaying as a Professor Shark. You know, my entire personality, it's all a ruse.
You're cosplaying as yourself.
This entire persona is a fake.
Only like 70%.
70? Well, stop lowballing it. Stop lowballing it.
I mean, the Sharky Wheeze is not a persona that's real.
Forcing myself to wheeze every stream.
Uh-huh.
My vocal cords are gonna be dead by the time I'm 30.
Oh god, turning 30. What a
Yeah.
terrifying thought.
In a few years. Actually, crap. That's next year. Oh no! Oh crap! I just hurt myself.
Sharky hurt himself in confusion.
My brain hasn't caught up that next year is 30th birthday year. That's scary.
What, in 23, right?
What?
In 23?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
So really that's almost 2 years away.
We always wreck Sharky on stream. I wonder what it'll take to break Satan.
You're welcome to try.
See, I'm easy to break as a person.
I'm like, I don't know what breaks me.
My puns?
I don't really break from those.
Me ranting about Final Fantasy 14?
Does that break me?
I don't know.
I don't think that breaks me. I think I just sit there and go, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Me talking about Kingdom Hearts for the 20th time?
Again, half of the time I'm the one who brought it up.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Pi wanted to throw me into the sea a few days ago.
Yes.
Back into the ocean with the shark. Wait, but goldfish can't live in the ocean, can they? Not for long.
I don't think so. I generally think of goldfish as not particularly ocean animals. They'd
Well, Guess I'm being thrown into the ocean and dying. Whee!
Also, at that point, is there a greater risk of you being eaten by a shark?
Da-da, da-da, da-da.
And at that point, is it just a predator or is it cannibalism?
But I'm not a shark. It's like Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm Sharky the goldfish.
Sonic the Hedgehog, not Sonic the Sonic?
Yeah, it's not Sonic the Sonic. Or Knuckles the Knuckle. I'm Sharky the goldfish. See, the name, it tells you the story.
The song tells you the story. That beautiful song that Melik wrote.
Yeah, so when are you gonna sing it?
I'm not the one singing it. You're supposed to sing it for the Sharky Christmas album.
There is no Sharky Christmas album.
The answer to when is when Magic hits 1,000,000 points to redeem it.
Yeah, in 2035.
Probably before then. At the rate that Magic's been saving.
That requires Magic to show up to streams consistently.
Hey, Magic's busy.
Magic is very busy.
It's fine. The moment Magic redeems it, I'm gonna go to Mick and be like, "Hey, sir, are you still taking music commissions?" I'll pay real money for that if it gets redeemed. Absolutely. Mick can arrange all of the backing tracks. All you have to do is sing.
Well, then they would have to be stitched together by somebody.
Hmm?
They would have to be stitched together by somebody.
I mean, I can probably throw it together. If you do the singing, as you're supposed to.
We would have to also figure out what songs would go on this Christmas album.
We already have one, now don't we? We
One
have
is not
a
an
great
album.
lyricist here.
One is not an album, it's an EP.
It's not. Actually, it's a single at that point. But you know, one track at a time.
Yes, we have 12. We have like 12 or 13 years.
We have time to figure out the rest of the album. See?
Gosh, dang it, Melik.
The moment that gets redeemed, so many people are gonna band together like, all right, let's make this thing happen.
So many people are gonna band together, and I'm gonna be like, what have I done with my life? What have I done with my life? Whoa, no, what's going on?
Gained enough fans to redeem a Sharky Christmas album, that's what.
I'm now gonna be known as that guy who made a Christmas album about himself.
A Sharky Christmas album.
Guy who made a Christmas album about himself.
A shark-themed Christmas album about himself.
Like, that sounds very, what's the word I was thinking of? Crap, I forgot the word I was thinking of. Brain, why did you break the word from my head?
Also, you still haven't answered where we're going.
I know I haven't.
I want to know, like, what
You
is
pick.
this? I choose you.
Hello.
Pikachu! Pika, pika. Pika.
Narcissistic?
Maybe? That was the word?
I feel
Yeah,
like it's hard to imagine a narcissistic Sharky. Sharky has too much self-hatred to be a narcissist.
Thank my parents for that.
What, boo your parents? Boo! Boo Sharky's
Not
parents.
boo my parents.
Why not? They're bad
Wait,
parents.
did I tell you what happened the last time I saw my therapist though?
Hmm?
She was talking to me, she's like, because I blocked my family, right? She was like, do you ever think about like what would happen like if like her grandmother died or something? Because she's getting up there in age, right? I'm like, yeah,
you
she's
told
turning.
me about that.
Hmm?
Yeah, you told me about that.
And now she's like, do you ever like think about like looking up to see if her obituary is posted online or something? And I'm like, no, I've never thought to look up my grandmother's obituary.
I'm like,
I don't.
if I died, who would even write my obituary? I don't know.
That's a good question. If I died, who would write my obituary?
The stream chat collectively. I'll just gather them up. Rest in peace, Sharky Blade.
Sharky, the goldfish, Blade.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. But I'm just like, no, I've never thought about that. Like, I don't think I would ever think about, maybe my grandmother died this week. Well, I should check the obituaries just in case.
Interesting.
No, in reality, probably my roommate would write it.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you would write it, who knows?
I'll just conspire with your roommate like we did for the cakes.
Don't even start about that.
I'm not starting. It's already finished. Until next year, anyway.
I flippin' hate that you guys do that.
Wasn't my idea.
I know it wasn't!
I did not start anything this year. I didn't arrange for you to have a present. I just, if people come up to consult me or ask me if I want to join or anything, I'm not gonna say no.
You should.
No, because it's gonna happen either way, so I may as well pitch in my money.
Why do I have friends?
Because you're entertaining, and we like to piss you off
because I'm
swearing.
entertainment. Got it.
I mean, do I befriend boring people?
I'm getting more to drink.
If I thought any of my friends were boring, I probably wouldn't be friends with them. That's generally how that works. I don't think anyone... Enjoy your company, both of you. Thanks, Malik. Shaki's like, why do I have friends? Because people go and talk to him. Seeing as he never seems to reach out to make friends himself. And yet, Sharky is like, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. Granted, I pressured him into that. But then he was like, yeah, I'm gonna stream on my own, on my personal channel. He'll just become an influencer before he knows it.
What did I just come back to?
Facts.
I came back to on his personal channel. He'll become an influencer before he knows it. What?
Yeah. That's how that works, right?
No, fill in the gaps for me. Fill in those gaps for me.
What?
What did you say?
You have this stream channel, then you have a YouTube channel that's solo, and then you did some solo streaming, and you have your solo Twitter. So, I mean, clearly you're just increasing the rate of content creation as a content creator, and therefore you become an influencer.
Not if nobody sees me.
You had a non-zero audience for your solo stream.
That was because Melik was awake.
Yes, and...
Melik was like, Pokemon.
Okay. You also had a non-zero audience for your solo Animal Crossing.
Okay, but like, that was just because like we would more than likely had a non-zero if you were there either way. You would if you were there, it would have been non-zero.
Okay.
That's just how the day worked.
I'm just saying, You can't say if nobody sees it when people saw it. People came, people watched.
I'm not going to be an influencer.
You're not setting out to be an influencer, you mean?
I am not going to be an influencer.
I don't know. How many people do you think it takes to be counted as an influencer?
Many more than would ever see me.
Me.
What do you mean, me?
Alright, I need to set up my capture card still. Anyway, what are we talking about?
I don't know. I thought you would pick. Well,
Why would I
You
pick?
can skip.
We're playing Sharky.
But I thought you were gonna just skip ahead.
Well, you tell me what to skip.
I don't know. Talk about his life.
So his job? I mean, the conference isn't his life, so I guess his job.
And what was that mood talk said about?
Probably about the not talking to people.
I mean, I don't talk to people.
And then other
That is
people
me.
come and talk to you, and that's why you have friends?
Yeah, that is literally how I have all my friends. It's sad.
Sad,
Literally.
he says.
Yeah!
Isn't it sadder if no one ever talks to you?
No, that's a normal Tuesday.
And then you don't have any friends? That sounds sadder.
That's a normal Tuesday.
You say that like we don't talk every day.
Normal Tuesday.
Alright, I'm gonna put a reminder in my calendar that especially on Tuesdays I have to bug you nonstop.
I was actually thinking about, like, if I would stream more often, what would my schedule be? And I'm like, the only days I have open are Tuesdays and flipping Thursdays and Saturdays. It sucks.
Which used to also be your stream days? Or not stream days, YouTube channel days?
Mm-hmm. Those are the only days I have open.
That's half the week.
Yeah, but Saturdays are also normally taken up by D&D when that happens.
Uh-huh.
And then apparently I'm getting...
I mean,
I've
some
gotten
people
more-
just stream whenever they want. They don't have a set schedule as well.
I also... Well, here's the problem. Mondays I have plans. Wednesdays we have this.
Yes.
Fridays we have this. Sunday we have this.
Yes, I'm saying that if you personally streamed on your own, that doesn't necessarily have to be like on a set schedule, because then you can just stream whenever you personally have time. Some people do that. This is only on a regular schedule, partially so that we make sure that we're both on at the same time.
Yeah, because you double plan things.
Yeah, I used to double and triple book myself sometimes. I'm aware.
Yeah, because I kept calling you out on it.
And sometimes I would get home late because my friend would invite me to get dinner after work, and then I was like, well, okay, but I have to get back by 6:30, and then I would get back at like 6:45 because the bus ran late or something. I know! That's what Twitch alerts are for, yeah. Besides, most of the time we don't start on time, so...
Apparently I've gotten recruited into doing a voice to help somebody.
Uh-huh.
With a
See,
thing.
you're just gonna become internet famous. It's great.
I'm not going to become internet famous.
That's great. I'm very happy for you.
There is nobody would be like, you know that guy Sharky? I want to follow him.
People literally do.
No, they follow us. They don't follow just me. They follow us.
I'm sorry. Let's just conveniently pull up this YouTube channel that has 15 subscribers.
How is it a 15? The last time I saw was 13.
Well, currently I just opened it and it says 15.
No, literally, how does that have 15? The last time I saw that had 13.
It says 15.
That doesn't make flipping
So,
sense.
and that's not they follow us. That's they follow you.
Who flippin' followed that channel? And I haven't posted in almost a year.
That says 4 months ago.
Months ago. August.
Yes, it's January. August wasn't a year ago.
Oh, the last Kingdom Hearts video is like almost getting closer to a year.
Anyway,
'Cause last Kingdom Hearts was in May.
what option am I picking?
Message. I should finish that review episode.
I can't skip this. We haven't picked it before.
Why would you send someone a bouquet, though, if you could just, I don't know, text them? Oh, bloody, you are missing the entire point. Flower arrangement is a language of its own. Far more than just bouquets. If done properly, they carry meanings so intricate and ephemeral in their very nature. For instance, let's take my beloved black rose. Is...
His slender hand reaches for the flower and briskly pulls it out of the vase. Vase. I always full swap between the two. All you notice is the blink of a gold signet ring adorning his long finger.
You said they remind you of cemeteries? And indeed, they are primarily used as gravesite decorations. You must have asked yourself this question many times. Can I offer you chrysanthemums to someone who's already dead?
You should offer some chrysanthemums to someone who's already dead. That's not the
Why?
question he's asking.
Can I only offer chrysanthemums to somebody who's already dead? I've literally never asked myself. I bet you've wondered whether death is the only meaning they can convey.
It definitely isn't. That's more of an Eastern thing, I think.
Not really. But worry not. The answer is here. If you combine a black rose with another flower, say one that symbolizes faithfulness, and a forget-me-not or two, does it mean you want to end the relationship? The opposite. It means you don't want your loved one to forget you even after you die. But of course, you can also send breakup bouquets, death threats as well, if mailing dead animals to your enemies gets too inconvenient.
If you're a villain who also happens to be vegan.
So if somebody gets under my skin and I want to warn them in a very flowery way, I should hit you up?
Precisely.
You let yourself fantasize about all the creatures you want to gift an evil bouquet to.
I got to go,
Thanks for
but I'll get
dropping
you
by,
next time.
Malik.
Yeah, thanks
Bye.
for dropping by. We'll see you next time. Wah! Wah!
You help Felix makes all sorts of bouquets. There's no skip.
Thank you for your help, Villain Sharky. Hopefully this helped you see the endless possibilities of flower language.
Can we talk to your robot friend yet? No.
I guess we have to wait till tomorrow.
Hey,
Well, I mean, because the star is supposed to mean this option unlocks more conversation topics. So specifically, we have to click on things with stars. Or wait till tomorrow.
Well, I thought it unlocks more conversation topics with this person, not in general.
I don't know that it's specific about it.
Oh, we have to get the staff.
How can I help you?
So?
Oh?
I said so.
Oh? Oh, 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 oh!
What, clone?
Yo!
Okay.
Okay.
Is life more fun with a bit of mystery?
Or rewrite history, DuckTales, boo! I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head.
That's not even the question.
Is that an answer?
No.
Oh. Sure? Maybe? I don't know. I think I have a right to know.
And I have a right not to tell. I would be in big trouble if I did. I'm sure you'll find out sooner or later.
No, I won't.
Why do you care anyway?
Using somebody's DNA without their permission's creepy.
Just wait till you hear about what the government and your favorite websites are doing with your private information.
Looking at you, Twitch. It's a good point. But I don't think they're collecting my blood.
I don't know, 23andMe might be. Well, no, I guess they're
Yeah.
collecting your spit. Haven't you heard that some video games gather your biometric data through your mouse, screen, and keyboard while you're playing and use it for their own secretive purposes?
It's not true. Is it?
Your clone shrugs with a smirk. Yeah, I guess their name's just Clone.
Hi, clone.
What was the
Sure.
question? The bulleted list of questions I happen to have in my pocket by complete coincidence. How do you feel
Uncomfortable.
about
Little Fetch was creepy looking at you.
Just imagine how I feel. Anyway, next question. How did you develop this remarkable sense of fashion?
What sense of fashion? You mean this whole thing?
Good point. Seems like I have the better fashion genes, doesn't it? Not to mention better fashion genes.
Laser eyes. If I concentrate really hard, I can shoot lasers out of my eyes. Try it.
Wow. Whoa. Really? Your clone squints, eyes crossed, straining hard. Am I doing it right?
I was just joking. I didn't see the look on your face.
That was mean. Last thing for now. What was the last thing? Signature.
Signature. Sure. Bye. Nova?
There's no one at the science booth. The low hum of machinery is soothing, but you decide there's
Oh.
better ways to spend the conference than listening to mechanic ASMR, so she's
Oh.
probably at the talk.
Yeah.
You see Nova sitting in one of the chairs. The doctor is nowhere to be seen.
Stay. Hello, Villain Sharky. You're interested in this topic as well? Yeah, is it Dr. Leon here? He believes his plans are already foolproof. He is an idiot. But you don't. I'm here for my own purposes, other than that idiot.
You sit next to Nova, and the two of you watch the talk in silence.
Let's see if we can talk to Nova. Maybe not. Have fun though. Maybe you should switch to drinking water.
Water? More like, what are you doing here at a villain conference telling people to drink water? Get it? Because, like, you know, excuse me. I need to go to the bathroom. Oh! There's so many options.
No, there's only one option.
You enter the nightclub, wondering if you'll be able to find anyone interesting to hang out with. Should be easier than at regular nightclubs, at least. The only villains you tend to find at those are the kinds of creeps you'd never hang out with. Wading through the sea of sweaty bodies, you spot some interesting light effects in one corner of the room. As you make your way towards them, you see that they're coming from Nova. She's doing a dance from a popular video game. Actually, she's doing it so well, it's like watching a character model from the game. For a moment, you feel your sense of reality wavering.
Wait, say that again? What's happening?
Are you gonna also dance? Or are you just gonna call out to her?
I guess I'll dance.
Dance, dance, Sharky! You walk over and attempt to recreate the same dance Nova is doing. It's much harder than you thought. She gives you a weird look.
Are you alright, Villain Sharky? Why are you twitching like that? Is a part of your brain malfunctioning?
Embarrassed. You stop trying.
I was just trying to dance with you. I know the dance, but I can't do it very well since I haven't practiced. Practiced? It's not that easy. How come you're so good at dancing? It's easy, actually. I ripped a movement pattern directly from the game and simply ran the appropriate script. Man, I wish that's how it was. Must be nice.
Yeah, instead you have to actually practice. Is what I say, but I don't really practice dancing anymore. I just kind of do it.
I suppose it is nice compared to the way your meat body has to go about it.
You sway to the music for a while, watching Nova's impressive dancing. Then a question crosses your mind.
Since you're doing the dance, have you played the game it's from? Do you play video games?
We got the answer to this earlier, Villain Sharky. Don't you listen?
Yes.
I have. Not very long, though. I got banned for aimbotting. Okay, that makes sense. Does it? Don't you think it's unfair? I was just utilizing my functionality to its fullest. It's not my fault humans can't keep up with it. Can't you fool the algorithm by making mistakes on purpose? I could, of course, but it's not entertaining to me. I spend enough time losing to the doctor on purpose. Don't need to do it to other humans too. Actually, where is the doctor? I'm surprised you're here without him. The doctor is opposed to parties like this on a fundamental level. Mood! The loudness of the music makes it harder for him to wax poetic about his accomplishments. Not
Is
a
that
mood.
still a mood?
Not a mood.
As Nova mentions the loudness, you realize that the volume of her voice is perfectly adjusted so that it's easy for you to hear.
I believe that at the moment he is playing video games in his hotel room.
So back to being a mood?
Back to being a mood. I don't know what to say, you pick.
Like, I'm curious about this one, but this one's less rude.
I like places where I can spend time without the doctor. Nightclubs are a part of that category. Not to say that he isn't opposed to me being here. How'd you manage to come then? By not telling him where I was going. Humans are easy to fool with incorrect information. did you tell him? I said I was going to get him a drink. The doctor is very distracted from playing video games, so he likely won't realize how long I've been gone when I get back. That does make sense. Of course it does. If something I say doesn't make sense, that'll mean there's a malfunction somewhere.
After a fun night of dancing with Nova, you go back to your hotel room to get some sleep. Wow, we finished the rest of the day. And we still have like half an hour to go. Alright.
Nova?
There you are.
Aww.
I have been asking around, and half the people say they haven't had an opportunity to speak with you at all.
Right, Pumpkin?
I didn't give you a charm function for nothing, did I, Muffin?
I'm sorry, Doctor.
A trillion apologies, Doctor.
Dr. Everscott turns to address you.
I'm sorry if she's been malfunctioning or causing an annoyance for you.
I don't know what to pick between 1 and 3.
I feel like 3 is not gonna accomplish anything.
Well, yeah.
I see. She's not always so talkative with me.
Doctor!
Doctor,
It's a shame I put so much work into her natural language processing algorithm.
Actually...
Oh.
Anyway, it's good to hear she's been doing at least part of her job in attending this conference with me. I did a big favor in letting her tag along. Of course, I'm only happy to do it. It's nice to have a chance to show a proof of concept to some other folks in the industry.
He's quite extraordinary. Thank you.
Thank me! I mean, thank you.
Cupcake.
Anyway, Cupcake, make sure you're schmoozing efficiently like your master instructed you.
Remember, there's always 91289.
The scientist takes a small remote controller out of his pocket and taps it meaningfully.
Meow.
Now, if you'll please excuse me.
The scientist waves to someone across the room and darts away.
What a guy.
Ah, yes. Chased by sentient fingers and toes.
That
Awesome.
sounds horrifying.
Yes.
I wish I could have seen it with my own 2 optical receptors. Conference so far? So what do you think of the conference so far? Your creator said you haven't been networking much. Well, no, she probably has been networking with the network.
I mean, she's also been spending a lot of time talking to you.
I mean, yeah, it's only been like half a day.
Uh-huh, and then we ran out of things to talk about.
How's it going?
Nova's eyes fall a bit.
I'm not sure you want to know. Sure I do, that's why I asked. One person kept poking my endowment panel, thinking I was a water cooler. Another tried to explain quantum chromodynamics to me. Despite the fact that I literally rewrote Lagrangian field theory. I hate when that happens. And one of the organizers assumed that just because I was a robot, I know how to fix the autonomous vacuum cleaner. Did you? Dot dot dot. Dot dot
Yes.
dot. I even made some minor improvements. To eat them. Now it's bargaining for a pay increase.
Aw.
For some reason, they don't consider that an upgrade, though. I'm sorry. Sounds like you're not having a very good time. I thought I might learn something at this conference. Indeed, I feel like I'm back in the lab.
Indeed. That's a Felix word.
Instead, I feel like I'm back in the lab.
M&Ms are pretty tasty.
Babada?
Yeah, the coffee nut peanut M&Ms, those are really good.
I haven't had M&Ms in a very long time. We actually have some out there. I should have some M&Ms. We're getting shown off like a science fair project. At least I have one person to talk to. The doctor?
Nova finally smiles.
No, you! What would you do if you became human for one whole day? Only one day? That would require a lot of calculations. I don't want to waste a minute of such a valuable research opportunity. Wasting time is a very human thing to do, though.
Correct.
Maybe that's why I should do... Maybe that's what I should do with my one human day, then. But how can anyone do that? I can't resist learning new things and working on my evil plans. Feels good to not do too much sometimes. What human experience would you recommend? Something I just have to try. Pizza. You have to eat a pizza with pineapple on it.
Oh.
A controversial statement. Just trust me. I would also chew very loudly, my mouth wide open. It's so cute when humans do that. A controversial statement. So many possibilities. I don't think one day would be enough to get the full experience. Probably not. But if you ever magically turn into a human for a day or two, call me. I will. Maybe I could even text you first. And then you'd reply, then I'd read your message but forget about it.
I love how huge her eyes get when she gets excited.
Oh yeah.
Nova seems excited about the opportunity to ghost you.
She's a phantom. Sounds great. And very human. And then I'd write to you and say, oh my god, I'm so sorry I didn't text you back earlier. Thought I had, but I guess I must have replied in my head, haha. You're really good at this. Want to hear an awkward story? Always. As I have already told you, I don't really experience awkwardness. I just bumped into a Hinder match as I was leaving the bathroom. Luckily enough, they followed the intergalactic protocol of dating apps and pretended not to see me. I know everything about the universe, but understanding this goes far beyond my capabilities. Have you ever used a dating app? Why would I? I have already found my perfect husband. Or to be precise, I have been created and held captive by him since day one. What more could I ask for? You've been developing your sarcasm patch, haven't you? I need to keep my processors busy, but why do you ask? You must know everything about the science behind love and dating. Perfect first date. According to science, what makes the perfect first date?
Let's ask Magic.
Well, sorry, the baby's not here right now. Please leave a message after the explosion. That depends on so many things. But one thing that never seems to fail is fear. Fear? But that doesn't sound romantic at all. You never said it had to be romantic. There's a biochemical connection between love and fear. The biological life forms whose entire lives depend heavily on chemicals produced by the fragile goo inside their skulls.
Exciting!
Nova claps her hands with excitement and jumps a little.
I'm sorry. Your bodies are just so cute and easy to hack. When you perceive a threat, your body starts pumping adrenaline, dopamine, oxytocin. It's very similar to when you are in love, but statistically speaking, that is more difficult to achieve. With all due respect, that is terrible advice. Glad nobody's listening to our conversation. If they were, I'd tell them not to try this at home.
But we're streaming at home.
You're being silly. Trust me. Next time you're on a date, all you need to do is terrify them.
Nova lightly picks up a nearby conference chair and crushes it in her hands to the size of an apple. Suddenly, you find her more attractive than ever.
What?
We have a text.
From whomst?
VCon official. Tip number 4. The convention area is closing in 1 hour. Have fun at the party and see you tomorrow. That was yesterday.
This might be a weird question.
Oh?
I've read the entirety of Wicked How. You can't possibly surprise me. Okay, so since you're made out of electronic components, do you feel some sort of connection with less complex electronic devices?
Yes.
With some of them, yes. To use human terms, I would compare that to having a pet. Really? Most people feel very close to their pets, though. Would you feel that devastated if, say, your washing machine broke down?
Yes.
Yes, but for different reasons. If my washing machine broke down, I would have to listen to the doctor's thorough explanations of what he thinks is the best way of fixing the problem. Of course, he wouldn't even ask for my suggestions.
You would think that if you made a super smart computer, you would maybe listen to the computer sometimes. That's kind of the point, right?
No, but then you think you're smarter than the super smart computer because you created the super smart computer.
Then your creation isn't it. Then your invention is a failure.
Then
if I was trying to make a super AI and I was still smarter than the AI, that AI is a failure.
Yeah, but here's something you have to realize. Ego.
Yeah, my ego would tell me that I failed.
Wait, say that again? Your connection died.
I said my ego would tell me that I failed.
But you're not this guy. His ego told him he's smarter than the super AI because he created the super AI. Then I'd have to watch him to try to fix it. And fail. He never tries to understand the machines on the deeper level. Doesn't even stop to listen to their needs. He just goes straight into a problem-solving mode. Ironically, he is more like what humans call robotic. So I stopped to listen to my washing so if I stopped to listen to my washing machine, what would it tell me? How would I know? We haven't been introduced. Washing machines are usually not that fun to hang out with, though. Yeah? How come? They always have a lot to unload. Hey! Good joke. Did you just make a joke again? Yes, I'm sorry if it was a bit dry. I am not a washing machine. Dot, dot, dot. Wait, so you can actually talk to electronic devices? Can I communicate with them the same way I can with humanoids or other androids? But there definitely is a connection there. I don't just mean our circuits. Interesting. Which devices do you get along with best? I don't care about the type of device they are. It's about something more than just the label. For example, I am particularly close with our toaster. Leon, I mean, the doctor, bought it one day, even though nobody in our home eats toast. He just wanted to use it for parts, but I convinced him to let it stay with us. So you have a rescue toaster.
Yes.
Is it also brave and little?
Nope.
Oh, I'm a failure. Sometimes I sneak into the kitchen at night and play with it. How does one play with the toaster? You push the little button on the side and wait until it jumps back up, making the cutest sound.
Ooh.
It's like playing fetch with the dog. So much fun. Sure. Does the toaster get a treat too? What would that even be? Breadcrumbs, of course. Did you think they just magically disappear? The secret life of toasters seems to be much more interesting than I ever expected.
Ooh, we can ask for her number.
So, in case you want to do some human stuff together, do you want to give me your number? My model number is 91288. I've already told you that, you forgetful thing. Your phone number! Do you even use a phone? I don't, but I can text your phone directly from my head. That'd be nice and not creepy at all. Can I give you my number then? No need. It's faster for me to find it online.
She blinks her eyes twice.
And done. You should really stop throwing your sensitive contact information around online, especially if it's for a 30% discount on used banana peels. Don't judge me. I was a beginner villain back then. So many people almost slipped on the pavement that day. I count that as a success.
Only almost?
It's okay. These jobs are hard. It's a steep learning curve.
Ooh.
Fun fact. The reason why bananas have a curved shape is because they go through a process known as negative geotropism. Instead of continuing to grow towards the ground, they start to turn towards the sun against gravity. Isn't that just bananas? Leave.
The correct answer to that.
Leave.
Oh, she's gone. Hey, look! She's at the talk!
Hello, Villain Sharky. Are you interested in this topic as well? Yeah, but what do you need Huntrin for? I don't. I'm just gathering data for my own enjoyment. So you're curious? Yes, aren't you?
Good morning, everyone. Goodbye. Is she at lunch? It's lunchtime! We have a text from Nova!
Hey. Heart. I thought you'd enjoy this beauty. Hi.
Oh,
Oh,
oops.
photo shoots. Photo shoots? Yeah, the doctor asked me to do them from time to time. He says they're good for marketing. Sounds kinda suspicious / icky. Yes, Human bodies that are perceived as female are often objectified, but the photo shoots are actually kind of fun. I get to meet people and observe them. Feels like I'm making a nature documentary. Anyway, I was wondering if you wanted to see some of the pics as a thanks for helping me with my field research. People seem to be into my pics. It's interesting how human reproductive instinct activate even at the sight of a machine as long as it's vaguely humanoid shaped. The images are not even pornographic in nature. They're mostly just cute anime tropes. Human biology and psychology are really amusing.
I guess we want the content.
Sure. Sounds fun? Please show me. Heart. I might send you more if you help me with my research again. Maybe this will motivate you to try your best.
Haha, we turned off that minigame.
Maybe? Your phone should automatically save any pictures I send. Unless it's broken.
It's lunchtime.
Oh.
Ah, Villain Sharky. Great timing. I was just telling Nova about my latest ideas for inventions. The most promising one is an app that shows you locations of TV screens in movies. It would work for fictional locations, too. For example, you could find the high school which your favorite anime was modeled after.
That sounds like a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Mm-hmm. Did you say something?
Suddenly, the doctor's phone buzzes. He reads the message and jumps up, visibly excited.
Excuse me, something important came up.
He hurries out of the cafe with surprising speed that could only be explained by a limited time opportunity to buy some rare anime merch.
Oh, that was lucky. I don't think I could have lived through another tirade of his. Lucky or the work of a criminal mastermind? You did that. I don't have any idea what you're talking about. Thanks. I prefer your company to his. The feeling is mutual.
You have a nice chat with Nova as you eat your criminally delicious lunch.
Are we a homewrecker? Are we a homewrecker?
I mean, she described it as being held captive, and like technically
Bro.
that's kind of what it is. She didn't consensually enter this relationship, so I feel like that's not really home wrecking if it wasn't with her consent in the first place, right?
Hello, Villain Sharky. I finished processing the data. Can you help me with the research?
You help Nova with her research by answering a lot of questions.
Thanks for playing with me. Nova, are you a supporter of robot rights? Absolutely. Without them, there'd be no robots left. Did you just make a joke? Is that not clear? I am still refining my humor algorithm. No, it was funny. I was just surprised. Why? I don't know. I thought robots were supposed to have no sense of humor. We're robots, not Germans. ... You did it again, didn't you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ignore your question. Can you clarify what you mean? Do you think robots should be treated with the same respect as humans? Do you think there'll ever be a robot elected to lead the country? Do you think robots should be able to vote and pay taxes? The first one?
Oh,
Goodness, no. Really? Why not? I think humans should be treated with the same respect as robots. What do you mean? Imagine that I was working and accidentally caused an explosion which blew off one of my limbs. Has that ever happened? That's not the point. But yes. More times than I can count, actually. Maybe I would be able to count if I still had all those fingers. So what happened? For all his faults, the doctor spared no expense repairing me immediately with the most state-of-the-art replacement parts. Now, can you tell me what happened in? Can you tell me what happens in most human factories when one of the workers loses a limb? Allow me to illustrate with another example.
Okay, but some robots just get replaced entirely.
Yeah. Just trash.
They get trashed and replaced.
Yeah. I'm sure you have heard of automobiles which are controlled by artificial intelligence, correct? Self-driving cars, sure, they're interesting. Did you find that the first autonomous vehicle was tested 32 years before all human women were allowed to drive? Wow. Wonder if there will ever be a day when humans treat each other the same with the same care and regard they show towards their precious robots. Do you have any hidden features? Well, the doctor says I'm quite a good listener. No.
Oh!
It's true. I remember literally everything you have said to me. I'm not sure if that's good or bad for me.
Nova opens her mouth and your own voice comes out of it saying,
I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing for me. Maybe bad. My apologies. Perhaps I misunderstood your question. I mean, do you have any secret hardware additions or functionality?
Oh!
Oh, many. What do you have in mind? Secret weapon. Doctor tells me that my secret weapon is my personality. Oh, is that a compliment or an insult?
Perhaps you misunderstood.
Think you may have misunderstand me. My personality. Plasma energy ray shooter and omega nuclear antimatter laser guided ionization torrent yielder. That sounds more weapony, yeah. So where is it? Technically, I am it. What do you mean? I can disassemble my body and reconstitute it as a cannon capable at my maximum setting of creating a micro-singularity which would compress Earth to a super dense black hole the size of a pea. I see. Maybe best not to show me right now then. Of course not. I'd have to take off my dress to do it, and this is quite a public setting. I know what biological life forms feel about exposing their basic anatomy. Especially the doctor. He's had to tell me several times.
Nova's voice changes to a perfect imitation of the scientist.
Nova! Wives shouldn't be naked in front of strangers!
Her voice returns to its usual high-pitched bubbliness with just a faint buzzing edge.
So many rules for people who claim they want to overthrow society.
Nope, nothing else now. Well, we still have 2 time slots to kill for the day.
And 6 minutes to go.
Uh-huh. If we can skip through something, that's enough time to get to the after party.
Talk to Satan once and make hard ones.
Hey.
Or actually, probably should check with Nova first.
Yeah, I was about to do that. Nope. Back to Miss Art.
Why?
There's so many conversation things with her.
Peace.
Okay, bye. Convention Center is about to close for the day, but the night is still young. We can run through the nightclub section real quick.
Yeah.
You enter the nightclub and spot Nova sitting on a sofa close to the bar. She seems to be observing the customers lining up to order drinks.
them next door.
You walk over and start to sit down on the sofa. Before you do, Nova's head whips around.
Hello.
Hello, villain Sharky.
What a great expression.
Oh, sorry. You know that biological humanoids tend to freak out when they see a head turn that is far back.
Her head stays still as she turns her body to face you too.
I didn't freak out. Just surprised. I didn't think you noticed me.
Oh.
Sure. But of course I noticed you. You're reflected on the glass panel by the bar over there. Huh. You must have a high perception stat. Well, you put our perception capabilities into numerical form, yours being 10 on a conventional 1 to 20 scale. Mine would be roughly 11,976. ... But if there's 20, that's good to know. So are you people watching?
Yes.
I was observing the humanoids buying alcohol, yes. Is it interesting? Fun? It's intriguing. I've been observing biological humanoids' behavior around mind-altering substances recently. Alcohol is a neurotoxin and can cause brain atrophy. Drinking it is like letting water rush your circuits.
Ideal.
Don't let water rush your circuits. The capacity of meat brains is so limited already. Why does anyone want to impair their function further?
To bring on doom.
Hmm.
Do you have any idea, Villain Sharky? I don't know, I don't do stuff like that. It makes you feel less a stranger. Helps you forget how bad you feel. Bottom one. You usually feel bad? No comments. But, you know, people want to forget their worries and anxieties. Look for the bare necessities. Wouldn't it be better to deal with the source of anxiety? That's easier said than done. There are things you can't change. There are things you can't change yourself.
Huh.
I guess that's sometimes the case. But people tend to underestimate the effect they can have on the world. Yeah, but alcohol's a quick way to feel good. It's easier than conquering a land or changing a lifestyle. I know it releases endorphins in humans' brains, but are some hormones really worth the price? I don't know about hormones, but the feeling they create is debatably? I see. I'll consider this opinion in my research. So, would you not try alcohol and drugs if you could?
Perhaps you misunderstood.
Oh, you must understand me. Of course I would. I don't understand this phenomenon, and because I have no first-hand experience, I have to rely on the unreliable accounts of biological humanoids. No doubt I could gather some valuable information if I was to experience it myself.
You do some people watching with Nova before you go back to your hotel room to get some sleep. And then we save.
The third day.
Amazing. We went from, okay, we only made it through 2 hours to, yeah, we made it through a day and a half. Go up.
This is the power of the aces!
Is it?
Okay, we'll see you Friday. Bye!
Power of the skip button. What are we doing Friday?
I don't know. Bye!
Alright, well, I guess we're doing some kind of anniversary stream for our... Oh god, we've been streaming like 3 years on Friday.
Yeah, we've been streaming 3 years. Yeah,
That's terrifying.
Uh-huh.
Alright, okay, thanks. Thanks for joining. Bye.